Class 8 Springfielders. In the previous class, we have completed Lesson 11A National Movement, the early phase 1885 to 1919. Today we start with Lesson 11B National Movement, the last phase 1919 to 1947. In this we are going to cover the content, arrival of Mahatma Gandhi. Second one, Rowlatt Act and Jallianwala Bagh massacre. Arrival of Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi, original name Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. He studied in India. His schooling he did in India, and then afterwards he went to South Africa to do his barristery, that is law, and returned to India in 1915. In South Africa, he carried on satyagraha to remove the discrimination between the blacks and whites. The same satyagraha he continued in India when he came back. Mahatma Gandhi arrived in India in 1915 from South Africa. He spent his first year in India traveling throughout the country, understanding the people, their needs and the overall situation. His local movements were in Champaran and Kedah, where he led peasants in their struggles against unfair terms and excessive taxes. In Ahmedabad, he led a successful mill workers' strike in 1918. In these two movements, he came into contact with many leaders. Many leaders who were his lifelong associates are Rajendra Prasad and Vallabhbhai Patel. Gandhi returned to India from South Africa in 1915 at the request of Gopal Krishna Gokhale. Gandhi used satyagraha and non-violence as his weapons to fight against the Britishers during the Indian freedom struggle. He also participated in Ahmedabad textile worker agitation in 1918. Rowlatt Act and Jallianwala Bagh massacre. In 1919, British has passed Rowlatt Act. That is, by the end of the First World War, in the First World War, the Indian soldiers were asked to take part from the side of the British in the World War. So, Gandhiji what we can say is that the aim of getting freedom, he said the Indian soldiers to join the Britishers in the World War. And when Indians were expecting freedom, Britishers were preparing some repulsive laws, and one of that is Rowlatt Act. In 1919, British have passed Rowlatt Act. According to the Rowlatt Act, any person who was suspected by the police of being terrorist. In those days, terrorist means those who were fighting for the freedom of our country, they were named as terrorists by the Britishers. So, those who the police suspected being terrorists could be arrested and kept in prison without trial. That means they cannot appoint a lawyer to defend themselves. The Act crumbled fundamental rights such as the freedom of expression and strengthened police powers. Mahatma Gandhi, Muhammad Ali Jinnah and others felt that the government had no right to restrict people's basic freedoms. They criticized the act as devilish and a cruel joke. Gandhiji asked Indian people to observe 6th April 1919 as a day of non-violent opposition to this act, as a day of humiliation and prayer and Hartal strike. Satyagraha Sabhas were set up to launch the movement. The Rowlatt Satyagraha turned out to be the first All India struggle against the British government. In April 1919, there were a number of demonstrations and hartals in the country, and the government used brutal measures to suppress them. The worst example of cruel treatment was firing on a meeting of unarmed people at Jallianwala Bagh in Amritsar in Punjab by General Michael O. Dyer on 13th April 1919, in which about 400 people were killed and 1,000 injured. The people, to show their protest, gathered in a park called Jallianwala Bagh. The park was surrounded by high walls on three sides. The meeting was peaceful and attended by men, women, and children. Suddenly, Sir Michael O. Dyer, the Lieutenant Governor of Punjab, entered the park with his troops and blocked the only way out of the park. Without giving a warning to the people to disperse, he ordered his troops to open fire. For 10 minutes, the firing continued on unarmed men, and it was stopped only when the ammunition was over. The Jallianwala Bagh massacre shocked the entire nation. Michael O. Dyer was, however, honored when he went back to England. Rabindranath Tagore gave up his knighthood in protest against the killing at Jallianwala Bagh. Meet you in the next section with the new topic of lesson, National Movement. Until then, thank you. Have a nice day. I, Mrs. Sohail Sultana, Social Studies teacher.